come one, come all, back to SoFi Stadium here for the conference championship game as your Rams have eaten our way through the postseason here from the wildcard round all the way to this point and are met with the lowest seeded team in the NFC with the Green Bay Packers. Man, they were able to not only do an upset of the 2 seed, but also the upset of the 1 seed here, 35-28, in which they produced a very high scoring offense, but the most impressive thing, 368 yards through the airs. Jordan Love is not playing with anybody. Now, they also have Blake Corum in the back for rushing for them, 17 for 66 and a touchdown. It's going to be a little bit of a problem, but we have to watch these receivers here on this team. Jaden Reed, mainly just Jaden Reed, but Christian Watson in the red zone. Glenn Phillips looks like he was a good possession type of receiver there for them. So, I mean, they're pretty deep at the wide receiver core. And that's our challenge here that we're dealing with today. So what is good with y'all, Smooth Gang, man? I hope you guys are enjoying the series. It looks like we could be nearing our goal here. So we will be fighting. And as you can see there at the top story, Love and Matthews doing it out for a berth in Los Angeles. So not only that, the Super Bowl is actually going to be in LA too. So we could have home field advantage in the Super Bowl going back home to play against it. Don't think it's happened yet. I cannot remember off the top of my head. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But of course, before we get into some things, a little bit of a roster move that I did want to go ahead and make, and I was debating it and whether I was going to do it or not. I do like the receiving core that we do have, but if I want us to have the best chance of winning, he's obviously going to be done until the end of the season. So I'm going to put Ladd McConkey on IR, and what we're going to do with that is we're actually going to go sign another receiver here to go and help out a little bit of depth that we already have. So the receiver that I was eyeing on has good short route running, good catching abilities, is a leader that can help lead off this team as well and kind of match it with Puka. Not maybe the best overall, but in my eyes, the best choice and option to replace what we're getting with Ladd McConkey. That's Terry McLaurin. We weren't getting blazing speed with Ladd. We were just getting surefire hands, which at 87 is about as surefire as we're going to get. 86 spec catch, so he's going to be able to come down with it, something we were getting from him. We were getting more deep route running and medium route running from Ladd McConkey, but he's also doing great underneath. And to come in and be kind of like another underneath guy, I think we're going to have Terry McLaurin be that for us. So 86 short route running is what we're going to really lean on. And something else is the 87 release. The ability to be on the outside and get open was something we also lead on for Ladd McConkey. He had the best on the team, the only one that was at a 90. So I think these ratings here will most simulate what we're getting as far as a good outing from our receivers. So we do have the cap room to sign him. Terry McLaurin will be on here for the Super Bowl run, and we're adding him into that mix of our 4 receivers. Now, from a depth chart perspective, Brian McCullum is technically a better overall. With the boost, he's up to an 80 overall, but just looking at the ratings here, 98. I wish we had to see that more often. 98 acceleration is crazy. 86 slightly better catching. CIT and spec. Oh, that's because Allen is right there. I forgot I have to move Terry McLaurin into the lineup here, so let's put him over Drummond, Dukes, Nash. He's going to at least be receiver 3 over Allen. I know, because that's why I got him. Now, let's see some of these ratings here with him kind of in the middle of both of them. So, obviously, 87 catching, better than both. Catching traffic, better than both. Spec catch, better than both. Short route running, better than both. Medium and deep is where we kind of would lean on those guys a little bit more. But his release, that's why I need him on the outside, if anything. Now, if I just have 2 receivers on the line, though, we don't really do a lot of 2 receiver sets, though. So I think I'm going to make Terry McLaurin receiver 2, leave Brian McCullum in the slot where he should already be. Yeah, him and Allen as our 1 and 2 in the slot. So that's what we're going to work with as far as R4. Let's go ahead and look at their roster, too, as well. Obviously, we know we have Blake Corum at halfback. They have Jordan Love at QB, and we know some of their receivers. But how does the rest of this team look? So Love, 95 overall, phenomenal player here. Looks like superstar X Factor. Blake Corum at halfback with Kalavon Oliver. Running back out of South Carolina, 6 foot, 203 pounds, runs with 91 speed, 94 acceleration. So kind of a big body to be moving that quick, but it looks like they have a pretty young running back room. Receivers, Dell Curse actually is their top guy. So although we saw Jaden Reed and Christian Watson go off, I think it's also because Curse was just kind of being like focused on. At 25 years old, superstar receiver. Looks like he is entering in just his 4th year here in the league. Put up 1,000-yard seasons in 3 of his 4 seasons here. Career low is only 911 or 933. in which case he had 82 receptions, 3 touchdowns. So he probably played a little bit less games. We can go look at general. No, he played 17 games still. Actually had more downs than he did the year before. So I don't know why he had, I guess maybe just a different role in the offense that they attempted. But here this year, he bounced all the way back, had a career year in receptions, yards. The touchdowns, not as much. He wasn't being looked at in the red zone, but that is a good top 3 to go ahead and worry about here. And then Glenn Phillips at tight end is not going to make things any easier. So it looks like the offensive line is at a good spot, so we won't have the same kind of weakness that we had last week. Defensively, I'm liking what I see all around. They have playmakers at just about every position. Cooper DeJean is actually, hope I said that right, DeJean is actually their number 1 here with Jair Alexander. Bullard at safety, Xavier McKinney at strong safety. So yeah, this team it's not blow away at every position. There's a couple blow away spots, but everybody is solid in their role. And I can see how they've made the upsets all the way to this point. 10-7 record is not easy to do and come back from as the 7th seed. And they managed to beat Minnesota, Washington, and now they're coming for the 3 seed. They're about to be almost all the division winners if they can pull this off. And to make matters worse, they're coming to this game completely healthy. We're missing our top running back and what I would consider our top receiver, at least by stats and production. And they have no injuries at all. Should be fun. And just to add a cherry on top, John Davidson gets injured in practice with a broken finger, and he'll not miss 2 weeks. So he's basically done until the Super Bowl. Thankfully, we'll have a break in between there. It is, man, back at SoFi Stadium. 2 battle-tested teams here looking to keep their seasons on the line. The Packers are trying to play spoiler for the 3rd straight week, and the Rams trying to keep up this magical season. They've seen its ups and downs everywhere, are just trying to stay alive and fight, because the winner of this is going to LA, which, you know, could very well be back here in SoFi Stadium to go ahead and play in this year's Super Bowl. So before anything gets kicked off, looks like we will be getting ball first. So I don't have to worry too much, at least about switching up our schemes or anything like that. We'll, of course, get into that on the next change of possession. But let's go ahead and get into things, man, here as we are lining up. Puka, looks like Brian McCullum is out there. Terry McLaurin is out there. We're going with the run to start the game off, and maybe a little bit of nerves there as he kind of looked kind of confused in that backfield. Brian Stroud, though, nice little gain of 4. I can't tell what number Terry is in, but I can definitely tell him apart from Brian McCullum. So there he goes in motion. Looks like they put him in 81 here for the game. Surprising to see him not in 17, but he'll make the first grab of the game, already showing that he's going to be useful here. We lean on the pass a lot, so we're going to need him to come up with some big plays for us. Going back in motion across the formation yet again. Maybe same play, possibly. Throw goes out over the middle, and it's right to a defender. I'm guessing he was looking at the tight end there, because he's the one that dove. Puka didn't go for it at all. Edrin Cooper, I think it was Edrin Cooper, the linebacker. I mean, I saw too many Packers defenders over the middle of the field. Why we decided to throw that, I have no idea. I don't see the vision. I don't see any kind of situation where that was the play. And that's going to already give the Packers great field position, something that they don't need. So now we're already playing basically from behind. Packers will get the ball at the half, and they're going to get ultimately first possession here as that throw goes right out to the flats. At least we're able to close out their Kyle Miner and great coverage. Going under center, another play action fake here. We're in the backfield for a sack. Najee Singleton getting his first of the game, showing the pass rush will not be affected by one injury. Forcing them into an early passing down here. 3rd and 15. All day to throw. Fires it over the middle, and he's wide open. Now nobody's covering the middle of the field for us. 3rd and 15. You would think we'd be in a zone, like a cover 2, cover 3. Like there should be at least 2 bodies in the middle of that field. Going with another play action fake here. Throw goes out quickly. One-on-one coverage is tipped up in the air, and it will just hit the ground. Great coverage there from Kyle Miner. Expecting to see him on curse a majority of the game. They're over there one-on-one at the top of the screen right now. A little bit of motion will bring across Ernest Jr. as they go with another play action fake here. He gets it out before he's able to get sacked, and that throw will just basically take them out of bounds. Play action play here yet again. We get there with the blitz. Almost chipped Kirby enough to slow him down. It looks like when they're running those play actions, it's getting us enough time to get in the backfield, as that one at least pushes them further back for a 49-yard field goal. Not an easy one, but we could have got out of there with just a punt, but it looks like they will eclipse the first 3 points of the ball game. Going right back to the pass after an immediate interception last time. You see most teams will go with the run. We want to lead into our quarterback, though, showing we have plenty of faith to make plays. I'm not worried about it all. Just don't make any more dumb decisions over the middle of the field. Dropping back, pocket looking clean, throws it out to the corner. That's Jackson with their full head of steam. He's got plenty of room to run. He's outrunning the safety or corner, whoever's chasing him down as he's in the end zone. Touchdown for your Los Angeles Rams. We're back on the board quickly. Look at just a simple out route, man coverage behind it, and the safety, I guess, in cover one was all the way on the opposite side of the field, giving Jackson plenty of time to get up the field. I told you we got to lean on our quarterback and trust him to make these plays. And just like that, with this extra point, we're about to go ahead and go up 7-3. Clean pocket to drop back with. Going to get it out to Curse there, who we come up and make the play on. So we have Moses and Earnshaw both in coverage over there. We're in the zone. So we have Minor to the bottom of the screen. So I'm obviously not following him around. I think it just depends on the formation when he goes up to the top and when he doesn't. As Minor's in coverage that time, though, to make the play on read. This one actually a direct handoff up the middle that we go ahead and stop with Verse for a gain of 5. Motion out to the bottom of the screen. Go back to the play actions if you want to. Screenplay is not going to work, but he's got plenty of blockers set up in front of him as we finally get him taken down at the 34. Almost everybody got home that time. The two offensive linemen that did stay back must have got bullied because it was almost a full house in the backfield. Run play goes right up the middle. It's too easy. The run defense is just not there. We have another injury here down this time to Wingo holding onto his arm. They're all on the sideline, though, just checking it out, so he will probably be back here in a couple of plays. Not really sure who we could see next. Possibly could be, I guess, Najee Singleton maybe. So we go with another run up the middle, and that's Singleton making the play. Getting him down, 3rd and 2. They've seen the runs work, and they've seen the non-play action plays work. So I'd imagine if we go with one of those two here. Nope, play action play is going to work here as it's going to get out short. And that's an X factor there. Who do they have as X factor? I forgot. Watson? I don't know. I remember seeing him have an X factor by his name. Handoff, middle, again. Finally getting it locked up here. 2nd and 8. Quick throw out. It's caught, it's grabbed, and it's down in inches. So to still keep them at 3rd here. I'd imagine a run probably right up the middle. Haven't seen Reggie Lawrence get too involved today. I'd love to see him get in the backfield here. So they're actually going to go play fake. Throw goes out to the late breaking receiver there. Curse was kind of on a late block and release, it looked like. So it looks like they've been able to find some stuff here off the play actions. Just dump it down to the little flat routes to avoid taking any sacks as they do it yet again. And that's what's going to be for a gain of 0. Clean drop. Pockets collapsing. We got him to the outside. Come on, grab him, grab him, grab him. Oh, my gosh, bro. Chris Braswell was, I guess he's slower than a QB. Yeah, I mean, we had great pressure finally get there. Jordan Love just breaks the pocket. I mean, great decision by him. Tucked it and ran it. Immediately, nobody's breaking towards the ball. Look how long it takes people to break for the ball. I feel like that's something that does need to get fixed in Madden. It took them, the line of scrimmage at the 10. Nobody broke towards the QB until the 5. I don't feel like that's very good awareness from the defense, especially this close. I can see if you were far away, but that was pretty close to not break to the 5. Coming for the first play here in the 2nd quarter. Pockets deteriorating. Matthews throws it out before he's sacked. Almost could have been picked off. 2-yard run, incomplete pass, sending in blitz here on 3rd. Matthews getting out of the pocket yet again, and still nobody's open. That was just a terrible sequence. Back-to-back plays where they just kind of got us there. I mean, it's nobody. I like the play design. Nobody's getting open though. Corner routes covered. I mean, I guess he's already. Yeah, it's our center. Oliva. Look at Oliva just get moved. Because if you give it a second, there's the in route at least. The wheel is starting to get there because he's coming down. The post is kind of there, if you can get that over his head. But, I mean, before any of that has a decision maker, Oliva's just getting moved out the way. At least we got him pinned back here pretty deep here at the 6. We're sending a blitz here. There we go. That's what I want to see. finally getting back there to the quarterback. Jordan Love had nowhere to go. Eyes were completely downfield. Joey Gaines, my backup left end, backing in today for John Davidson's injury, is able to get home and get the safety out the back of the end zone too as well. Had that man running for his life. And now not only that, we will be able to get the punt back. It is 10-9 after this. And we have a chance to make this one work. And that actually landed outside of the range of the box. So that's going to be a penalty for that. How much is the penalty for that? I haven't seen. So they're not going to show, obviously, the options here. So we get the ball at the 40. Great starting field position already. Into our strong look here, where we start things off with a run, stretch to the left side, and they're there to eat it up. Back to the eye look here. This time to pass, though. Great blocks and protection. Great looks. There you go. Just tuck and run. Go ahead. Go ahead, then, Matthews, and slide down for a gain of 15. Gets us to our side of the field. That's great protection. Double teams were working. You saw Stroud kind of come over and help out on a couple different blocks to make sure nobody lost theirs. And then great decision by Matthews to finally just go ahead and tuck it and run on his own. Throw a go out here to McLaurin for a short little grab of 3. Looking, rolling again, fires it out late. That's okay. Terry McLaurin with another grab, 3rd and inches off of his. Even though he's on the outside and has great release, they're not pressing, it doesn't look like. So I do love the ideas to get him on those short routes. Stroud with a nice short gain in situation there to get us about 5. Gun look here. Matthews fires that cleanly over the middle for Brian McLeod, getting us to the first down. Or McCullum. I don't know. McLeod. McCullum getting us there for the 1st and 10. So we're 19 yards away in the red zone officially here. Puka looks like he's a little bit tired on that outside. Don't worry, you have plenty of time to rest after we win this game. So we should have a bye before the Super Bowl. Keep playing like that. Under 6.5 to go here in the first half. Getting a little bit of pressure there. Have to dish this one out to the halfback quickly. I think I would have liked to get it out over the middle. That drag looked like it was pretty open. But yeah, we got to block better on these pass coverage. Y'all are getting beat way too quickly at times. Pocket looking good. Throws it short. That's our tight end Jackson going to hold on for us. It will be 4th and 3 though. So what will we decide to do? Oh, we're going to go for it. I love it. I mean, a field goal does get us the lead, but I love the decision. We just need 3 yards here. We're going with a halfback dive up the middle. Stroud is not going to get there. I don't love the run. We have not been running well all. It's not even that, too. Kevin Dotson got bullied backwards, so it bumped Stroud. Stroud probably could have had at least a little bit more forward momentum, but he had to readjust himself. Now we have them in a short yard situation again, and we were not able to capitalize on the punt back. Play fake here. We're already sending a blitz. Verse is going to get there and at least cause an errant throw. Why they fullback look really like an extra lineman? He got the elbow sleeves on and everything. That man is equipped for war. So go here with another play fake. Pocket's looking good. We're going to rush back there and get to the QB again. That is Singleton's 2nd sack of the game. Look at him actually being helpful and helping. Well, he was trying to help your ass up. That punt was not so good for them as we have great field position. This time Stroud getting a stiff arm there on the outside. There we go. Nice positive momentum. We're actually running more here this game than we did last and actually seeing a little bit more success here as we actually go to Compton here, the backup running back. Getting him a gain of 3 for the 1st down. Let's try to make this the last drive of the first half here. We're under 2:45 to go. We can keep this one moving with the run. Stroud there. Big hole lane opens up on the right side, and that's a gain of 14. And it should be the last play before the 2-minute warning. I mean, we actually could hold it to the 2-minute, but they're going to hike it in front instead. And that's going to be a catch and hold on there by Michael Meyer. First play from the 2-minute warning. We're going back to the gun here. Throws it over the middle. That's Jackson with the catch this time. And we're 2 yards away from the first. Let's keep things going here. Only 90 seconds left to go. Dropping back. Not going with the run here. Going with the screen instead. And we did not get any blocks over there. We should have just ran the ball. Back to it, defense. We just need more stops than we got last time here. So they're going to go with a motion play here. Great pressure from the outside, keeping the QB in. And I think that's going to be the main thing to focus on here in this second half is still getting pressure, but more, I guess, wider pressure to keep Love inside of the pocket so we can actually get those sacks here. Look at the play fake here. Throw goes out, and that's a wide open receiver. That is Watson in 2 catches. They have gone to the 13-yard line. Never mind. The focus is on better DB coverage. What the heck did y'all do at halftime? Y'all better not have been in there off the tree. Something like, what is going on? Y'all lost all speed. Throw goes out. I almost called him Giannis. Ennis did not want to reach for the interception at all. 3 plays, 3 pass plays, and they're about to score here. They're at the 1-yard line. Just as quickly out of half, a 1-minute drive here is going to lead to Jordan Love running into the end zone, basically walking in. Defense, I don't know where y'all went to, but y'all better find yourselves in quickly before the entire defense gets cut. Best thing we can do on O is just keep pace at this point then. So if they score, we need to score. If they don't score, we still need to score. Running to the outside, I don't know why y'all called that run. Popping is Matthews, rolling to his left side, looking downfield. No one's going to be there, so he's going to take it up himself, getting up the field for about a gain of 17, 16 yards there. That's what we need to see more of, successfully evading the pocket, but then being able to take it up the field too as well. So we're getting closer to the 50 here. Play action fake this time. Throw goes down the field. It's wide open for Puka Nakayu, and just as quickly as they got up the field, it looks like we are too. Cannot play man coverage against Puka. He's going to get open every time. Dropping back, throws it out a little bit deeper this time. That's Brian McCullum getting the catch in. Matthews calling the play at the line. Throw goes out for a quick. I do not remember ever having a receiver screen in my playbook. No, I do not. Ever in my life would I ever put an RPO receiver screen in my playbook. Whose playbook is this? This is not mine. That is not mine. I would have deleted that play out immediately. EA better stop playing with my playbook now. I know there's no receiver screens in there, especially on a short yard situation like that. Dropping back here, going right back to Stroud after the good run there gets us the first. This one only gets us 1. Red zone can get tight. Just got to find a way to make a play happen here. McLaurin going to the bottom of your screen, dropping back, looking, fires it out to that left side. McLaurin with the catch, gets his way forward for another touchdown. The free agent signings, I'm just telling you, they gonna work out for me every single time. Play the violin on them and get them out of here with this touchdown. We take our lead right back. And I figured they might do something like this. So we're going to try to go for 2 to get this back up to a 3-score lead here. Make it 20. How do you miss? And because of that, we are now only up by 1. I mean, I guess the difference between 1 and 2 is not different. It's just we really should have got that 2-point conversion. There we go. Get some pressure in his face. That was a contested ball for Watson. Great way to hold on to that. Rackshaw was playing tight. We've seen him get interceptions before, and I thought that might have been one. Snatched out of his hands, but great way to be strong there with his arms. Got a motion to the outside yet again. Tight ends on the outside. Throws it back underneath him. We crack them there, but not before they get the first. Going with the handoff here, up the middle, clean lane again. Is the run defense that bad? Y'all? We had the #1 run game in the league. How are y'all not stopping these up the middle runs? They're breaking off 8 to 9 pop. But yet they're all over our run game here. Go play with the fake again. Double teaming there off the outside, so not going to get there. And then knock this one into the air, though. Great coverage there by Sergio Sims again. I'm the Packers. I'm calling a run play here up the middle. It's been working. Looks like they are going to do just that. But this time we're there in the backfield. I would have called it too. I can't even fault them for that. As good as we've been on the run up the middle all day, I would have called a run too. Now, y'all have been having a lot more success under center, so I might would have just called a regular under center run. But thankfully, the defense holds strong. This is where we need to capitalize and make up for that first drive mistake here. Going with the handoff up the middle. There goes Stroud making a big play of his own, and he trucks his way forward for the first down. So I saw there Avila goes down with an injury. He's on the sideline, though, so we'll have to see when he comes back. That should be bringing in right now Russell Wilcox as his backup. We'll have to see if we see too much of a difference there. I'm not able to really kind of get in to make any decisions, unfortunately, because if I do, they will have me like stuck in there and we'll have to take a play. Y'all know the penalty was called. There's a great pass though to Terry McLaurin for a gain of about 10. Yeah, I wish I really could get in and get like Sheldon Arndt into that spot, but we'll have to work with Wilcox and see what he can do here. Good shiftiness, but maybe a little too wiggly. I don't think he needed all that. Still Wilcox in the game here, so he might be done for the rest of the game. Throw goes out there, out of the pressure. That's Jackson. Good block by Nakua up the field, and we get up into the red zone territory at 12 yards, 4 catches, over 106 yards already. I mean, every catch has been a big one for him. He's just been outside on the edge and then having the speed, surprisingly enough, to get away from this defense. 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. So we're going to drop back with another quick pass here. Goes out. We catch that one. Great spin off there by McLaurin. And we're up to the 3. Now let's just finish the drive. Get in, get 6, get the field goal. And we will have, it should be 2 possessions at that point here. Dropping back, throw goes out to the back corner. You had McLaurin though. What are you doing? Not gonna lie, Jeremiah Matthews scares me when he gets this close. Dropping back here, throw goes out quick. Too easy. McLaurin, that's his second of the game? Second or third? Which one is it, y'all? I really can't remember. I think it's the second, but it might also be the third. The free agent signing has been the most key thing that I think we've done here this postseason. Packers are going to have to come up with something special here in their last drive. Why are y'all both running away from the tight end? I don't know what coverage y'all was in, but I need better AI awareness. I need the awareness rating to be stuff like that. If something does happen, the play breaks down, the higher your awareness, the better you would do to correct the play. Something along those lines, because there should be no reason I had 2 defenders running away from an open one. Like, if your awareness is high enough, you should be able to recognize, oh, snap, somebody else is going over here, even though it's the wrong thing. Let me come down here and cover the open person. Dropping back here now, though, is Jordan Love getting deeper into the pocket here. Throws it to his running back, though. Cleared himself out enough space to make that happen. Dropping back here, going to go with another play fake. We're getting pressure off the right side there, but not going to get there in time. It's Cameron Curl coming down, playing up shallow as he does so well. Getting it for a 1st and 10 here. Pressure's not going to get there. They're being held up pretty well, but that's an interception. And he should have room to run here. The only person to beat is well behind him. Kyle Miner finally gets a pick. That's the payback for not having his X Factor activated since we drafted him. He should have been had his X Factor mode on, and he hasn't had it. But he gets a pick here to seal the game, at least in my eyes. I mean, we're already up 8. Now make it up 14, and the field goal makes it 15. So 2 possession game here in the 4th. And it's on Curse too. What a beautiful play. X Factor on X Factor, and ours came out on top. And I was just about to say the game hasn't been going as like some of the other games where we had like, a huge lead and we've really been sweating on this one throughout the majority of the game. But now with that one, we can kind of breathe a little bit lighter with a 2 possession lead here in the 4th quarter, late into it too as well. Finally even on takeaways. It's 1-1 on each side, so the game's kind of reset to as if we didn't even have one. 32-14 here, 2nd and 6 for the Packers. As Love here, they're going to go with another screen play. Blocks look like they get set up pretty well here. Plenty of room to run as Kirby has to make the tackle close to the other sideline. Hand off here. Oh, wow. I was about to say Curl made a great play in the backfield, but never mind. He went disco dancing. Here's Love. Players on the ground. Throws it out against Miner again. And this time Curse holding on for the catch, getting his ones back. Here we go, setting up another screen. This time we're there, though. Great read. Who is that? 94 Micaiah Wingo in the backfield. I mean, he could have easily went for the QB. Read it was a screen and was right behind the halfback the whole time. So because of that, we're under 4 minutes to go here with the 2nd and 12. Throw goes out quickly, and Lawrence finally, I feel like it's the first time I've said his name about making a play. They're actually going into no huddle mode here. With almost about 3.5 left to go here. Double teaming almost every position. Throw goes down the field, 1-on-1, and we knocked that ball loose. Threw it into traffic, and he got just pinballed between multiple Rams defenders. 4th and 7 here. Dropping back is Love. Throws it out. Knocks it down loose. That was Brandon Moss in coverage. Could have honestly got a pick and probably took it to the crib. But with a knockdown like that, I've got to say that's the dagger, bro. That was their last hope and chance. With 3.5 to go, you're down 2 possessions. You have all your timeouts, but the clock is no longer your friend. Run off to the right side as just stand up and take as much time as you can. And it looks like we're lining up for the final knee down of the season, man. We are going to the Super Bowl here in Los Angeles. So not only were we going to the Super Bowl, we could be right back here at home for it. And the only question is, are we playing, Kansas City or Baltimore? Who are we seeing in the Super Bowl now? As this game was sweated through from the beginning. An early game pick by Jeremiah Matthews on the 1st or 2nd throw of the game. Put the Packers in great position. We held them to just 3. But then after that, it was just BTA. I mean, if you take that 3 off the board, it's 14-32. We got lucky by getting a touchdown of our own. They answered back with their own touchdown. We gave the ball back without scoring, but got a safety. Didn't capitalize on the safety. stop them again to just take 3. And then them coming out of half, getting another 3, man. It was just crazy from start to finish. The way we were able to go ahead and get this game to work in our favor, man. 17-32 is the score here. And like I said, just crazy all the way throughout. You see the 10 points there in the first quarter, but after that, it was us. 5 in the second, 6 in the third. Weird scores. And then 14 there in the fourth quarter to really kind of put this one away. 380 yards of total offense for the team. 132 on the ground. 5.1 a carry. 8.9 yards per pass. Well, they were only at 5.9. We almost rushed for many yards as they passed for. Third downs was pretty even for both sides. Red zone efficiency, they were 100%. We were only 42%. So we were in the red zone a lot. Just didn't score and capitalize on it as much as we should have. But turnover ratios were even. Time of possession even. 248, 3 touchdowns and a pick from Matthews. Love did not find the end zone through the air. They did find it through the ground, but that was not enough to have him just rushing those 2 touchdowns. They needed more through the air, more on the ground as we held Quorum here 8-27. We held their top receivers. Watson 7 for 76, but it's really cursed 6 for 58. None of their guys kind of got going. And where's Reed? Yeah, 5 for 57. So really kind of held their team down. While our team, Jackson 106 and a touchdown. McLaurin, after getting signed, 7 for 54, 2 touchdowns, no drops. That's a outstanding performance for just coming to the game. No sacks really giving up on our side. And then defensively, shout out to Kyle Miner, man, getting the pick 6. They really kind of put that game away. Singleton 2 sacks, James and Joseph each. TFLs, we were in the backfield all day long, despite having a very good offensive line there for the Packers. We got some upgrades here before the Super Bowl, so why not? We haven't had too many upgrades here in the postseason. So Joey Gaines came in good relief and actually was able to get in the backfield, so we'll give him a little speed upgrade here. Get a +2 to this block shed, +1 finesse move, but +3 power moves. 76, 84 on that, and then 82 on his block shed. Nice. Najee Singleton, which we could use definitely some more run stopping. So I think I'm actually going to keep him right there and get his run stopping up, because sometimes he does play in the middle, which I think is why that run stopping is a good upgrade for him, is because we do move him to the middle a lot more than anything, especially with the 2 actual outside linebackers that we have edge rushing. He kind of gets moved inside a little bit. So 89 block shed will help us out with some of that run defense that it looks like we're lacking. Sergio Sims has been great with actually making plays on both sides of the game. Good in coming up in the short pass game. Good for stopping the runs when the front line kind of fails. So just another hybrid upgrade here to kind of get him good all the way around. I mean, 85 play rec is definitely helping him out. The ability to accelerate at 92, awareness at 77, and his cover skills both in the mid to upper 80s. And although he was quiet in this last game, you already know Reggie Lawrence is getting that all-around boost there with the field general. He's up to a 91 overall right now with the morality boost and everything that's working in his favor. True, I guess, what would that be, like an 86 overall, but 90 tackling, 94 acceleration to come up and make plays, 91 on his pursuit to make sure he's taking great angles, 87 in zone coverage, so he's not a liability in the pass game, but 95 play rec, 84 hit power, and 81 block shed. Makes him a great blitzing target too as well. He really is an all-around linebacker. He's the 8th best linebacker in the league. And I got to say, I'm very impressed with this draft pick and what he's been able to do. And as we're advancing to the Pro Bowl, I actually went back and looked back at all of our picks. I mean, Kyle Miner, who just made the play, was a 2nd-round pick, keep in mind. But Reggie Lawrence, as good as he's turned out to be, was actually a 3rd-round pick, taken in the 3rd round at 89. That's pretty early in the 3rd round, so basically kind of like a 2nd-round pick, but still, you would not think somebody that would turn to a 91 overall would be taken that late in the draft. So, I mean, it's really crazy to see what he's been able to put up here. And as you can see, here goes the Pro Bowl roster. Jordan Love actually making it as QB3. But y'all know we just kind of showed this just to let you guys see some of the guys making the Pro Bowl right now. Justin Jefferson still here. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kittle, Slater, Smith, Dickerson, Humphreys. So, I mean, obviously still some notable names. We haven't gotten everybody out the league yet. Aiden Hutchinson there on defense too as well. So let me know if some of your favorite guys here, Kevon Thibodeau, end up making the Pro Bowl or not. Humphreys or Tan Jr. Of course, we don't get to see which guys of ours make the Pro Bowl, which is unfortunate. Like, you got to go through and look at their player card to see who would have been eligible for it. Obviously, I'm assuming they would have, probably the guys in the upgrades right now, they would have received a big boost. But I don't even have to go look at the playoff record, which I was about to go to. It looks like our Super Bowl matchup is going to be against the Baltimore Ravens, 11-6, just like us. So we have a pretty strong chance. Went ahead and took care of KC for us, 23-19. So it'll be a battle of, well, I was going to say 2 seeds, but I forgot we did 3. 2 seed versus 3 seed in LA next time out. And I can't say I'm any more hyped for it than anything else. Let me see who does have upgrades right now. Are these some guys that actually have Pro Bowl standings, or I mean, Jackson and Callahan, did they make the Pro Bowl, or where did these random boosts come from? Chris Callahan, oh, conference championship win. This is just last week's stuff. So why didn't I get his upgrade last week? Then I guess I had to simulate forward to get his. So we'll go ahead and upgrade him then really quick as a pass protector. Gotta have my left tackle at least able to protect the blind side. Yeah, here, Alexander Jackson. Yeah, same thing with him. I didn't really get. I mean, is it somewhere else? Would it show like at the beginning of the postseason? 4,500 for a scenario. Don't see anything in regular season week 18. I'm not seeing anything here that says like Pro Bowl. So I'm not sure where the extra boost came in that they're not, you know, a part of that list. But we'll keep him getting better up to an 87 vertical threat with morality boost. He's up to an 89. I actually got to see +5 run block player. That's great. So I actually be able to help out in the run game a little bit. What is his speed? 89 speed. Does it show acceleration on here anywhere? I might be. Oh no, there he goes. 87. Wow, 87 acceleration, 89 speed, and he was still able to get away from guys like that. I mean, hey, I'll take any chance we can get. What is his run blocking anyway? 67 and 64. Not too bad. So it's not a liability there, but just got a big boost in that too as well. And of course, we will check out everything when we come back next time. And I guess we got a couple more upgrades to do. Weekly strategy to get into. We have a press conference before the Super Bowl, of course, and then our yearly awards. So we will. It says Super Bowl Minneapolis. Somebody said it was in Los Angeles. Maybe they were saying that we were battling for who was going to the Super Bowl in LA because we were the home team. Maybe I got it wrong. So it looks like we're going to Minneapolis for the Super Bowl. So Vikings, sorry y'all couldn't make it. But we'll be playing the Baltimore Ravens, who are 90 overall, 91 offense, 89 defense. We're at least getting back our best pass rusher in the league here, but it's not going to be easy by far. So record, of course, awards have come out. It looks like Jaden Daniels got MVP. Which is crazy over Bryce Young. You see the stats over there. I guess he had more touchdowns and everything that kind of maybe factors into it. Schedule-wise, did we play Baltimore this season? I don't remember. Looks like we played them in the preseason and lost 13-19. Regular season, no. I see Steelers. I guess no. Who's the AFC? Colts, Jags. Okay, so we played that division and then they just added in the Steelers. Okay, so no game against Baltimore this season. We can kind of look at what their schedule looked like. Win, loss, win, back-to-back losses, back-to-back dubs, an L. So kind of a pretty average season at the bye week. Comes out of the bye week with 2 straight losses and has not lost a game since week 11 against the Titans. They have gone on they beat the Bengals twice, the Browns, the Colts, Jags, Vikings, Bears. So that's a 7-game winning streak to end the season to even make the postseason. And then you add in the postseason victories here. Oh, dang, I didn't mean to go through this for you, but they had to play the wild card round, right? They did. So that means 7, 8, 9, 10 game winning streak right now. Now, I mean, if you go ahead and obviously match up with ours, I mean, we were only on a 2-game losing streak to end the season. So a 2-game winning streak to end the season. So we're only coming off of what basically winning 5th in a row. Ravens have won twice as many games as us in a row to get to this point. So if you want to talk about an on-fire team, this is it. This is the best possible matchup we could have gotten. 10 straight wins in a row, including 7 to end the regular season off. So before that, they were 4-6. And we're going to have to take them down to get the Super Bowl. So if you guys are ready to see that episode, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. Super Bowl episode will be out next time out. I'm going to actually try to get that up pretty quickly here. So this should be getting up on Friday like normal. I'm going to try to get that game out to you guys if I can on Sunday. So look back in Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern for the Super Bowl here, as I don't know how to calculate numbers. It's not saying right here. What Super Bowl would this even be at this point? Super Bowl. Does it say? I think it says in the recap screen. What Super Bowl is this? League history. Super Bowl. Dang, I suck at Roman numerals. 64? Super Bowl 64? Who's going to take it? And if you look back at the series, I can show you guys the past series winners. The Baltimore has actually won it. They won it back in 2024, the first year of the series, beating the Panthers. After that, it was Bengals beating the Cowboys, Jaguars beating the Packers. Then the Panthers finally redeeming the NFC after 3 straight years, beat the Chiefs. And then last year, the Vikings beat the Jets. So we're trying to keep at least a 3-game streak going for the NFC by winning this year too as well, to answer back to the AFC's 3-game winning streak. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Love you guys so much for loving sports to the series. Check out the Sly Cooper videos, every other day throughout the week. We're posting daily on this channel right now. So I hope you guys are enjoying all the content I have for you. 4 p.m. Eastern every day. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Coach Smooth is out. Later.